Welcome here in today's session. Whether you are just starting out or need a quick refresher, if you need help with construction of cumulative frequency polygon, then this video is for you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. I'm Engineer Hiranas from Diamond Tutoring Academy. In our past video, we have discussed cumulative frequency table in detail. Today, we're gonna cover construction of cumulative frequency polygon, or you can say OGIV in detail. Cumulative frequency polygon is a graph of less than cumulative frequency distribution. Let's learn its construction with an example which says construct a cumulative frequency polygon for the given table. Here we are given some data and asked to construct frequency polygon. So for its construction we have to follow some steps, and our first step is to create its class boundaries. For class boundaries we have to copy this first column as it is. So let's copy this column. We have updated this table by putting class limits and frequencies as it is here. Now what we have to do, we have to update this table. For that what we have to do, we have to add one more group before first class. Let's say group from 1 to 3, means starting from 1 and ending at 3. And its frequency is 0. Understand? Now you have to create class boundaries. So name here class boundaries. We are done with class boundaries. If you want to learn how to create class boundaries for class limits, then click the link given in the I button and watch my past video where I have explained in detail. Understand? Now next we have to write less than limits. How do we write them? First class contain values less than 3.5. You have to list these values here. Next is less than 6.5. Next is less than 9.5. Next is less than 12.5. And the next is less than 15.5. Our next column is frequency column, which you have already pasted from here to here as it is. Now next we have to create cumulative frequency column. That cumulative frequency is total frequency up to an upper class limit. So our cumulative frequencies are, here in this case we have only 0. Here 0 plus 2 is only 2. And here 2 plus 4 is 6. And here 6 plus 8 is 14. Here 14 plus 3 is 17. Now we are done with table. Our next step is to construct frequency polygon from class boundaries and cumulative frequencies. So we have to take class boundaries from here and cumulative frequencies from here to draw frequency polygon. Next step is to construct frequency polygon from class boundaries and cumulative frequency column. So for that what we have to do, we have to draw two perpendicular lines. One is vertical for y-axis and the other is horizontal for x-axis. Now mark the class boundaries on x-axis and cumulative frequency on y-axis, because class boundary is independent of cumulative frequency, and we know we always plot independent quantity along x-axis and dependent quantity along y-axis. So here we have to plot class boundaries, and here we have to plot cumulative frequency. Now take scale so that the gap between each value on x-axis is 3, as here is the gap of 3, and gap between the value is 5 on y-axis, as the gap between values here is 5. So we can take scale here 0.5 and then 5, 10, 15 and 20. For x-axis 3.5, 6.5, 9.5, 12.5 and here 15.5. Now you can see at class boundary of 3.5, cumulative frequency is 0. So mark here 0. Here is class boundary 3.5 and frequency is here 0. So next is 6.5. At 6.5 class boundary, our frequency is 2. So 2 lies somewhere here. So next is 9.5. For 9.5 class boundary, our frequency is 6. So mark like this. Here is a 5 and 6 almost here. Next is 12.5. For 12.5 class boundary, our frequency is 14. So here is 15 and somewhere here is 14. The next one is 17. So at 15.5 class boundary, our frequency, cumulative frequency is 17. So 17 is somewhere here. So mark these as. Now join these dots with line segment. Let me join these all dots. Now what you have to do? Next, drop a perpendicular from last point to x-axis to make a closed figure. As we said, frequency polygon is a closed figure. Now you are done with frequency polygon. Let me recall this whole process. Whenever you are given some data and you are asked to construct cumulative frequency polygon, then what you have to do? First you have to create class boundaries. Then you have to find out cumulative frequency. Then you have to create a graph between class boundaries and cumulative frequencies. And that's all. Understand? If you feel any query in this topic, drop your question in the comment section. I'll definitely answer your question. That's all for today. See you soon in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. Allah Hafiz.